Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Robert Lottie, Administrator of the NYWC Message Board. And what a tremendous night of action at NYWC Fusion. Great seeing everybody out there. And without further ado, here are the results. The All-American Braden Knight defeated the Premier Athlete Tony Nese by disqualification when Tony Nese hit a low kick in the Premier Athlete Challenge. Second matchup, Rex Lawless won the Battle Royal, which I predicted, unlike many other people. Order of the Blacks Apollyon defeated big-time Tony Burma. I actually thought that match would go a little bit longer. Very great matchup, and Apollyon continues to steamroll the competition. Platinum Pat Buck and the #1 John Silver defeated Francis Kipling Stevens and Kieran to advance in the Fusion title tournament. Then we saw Stockade and Scyther defeat K Murda and K Pusha. And Murda, I didn't know you were a Bee Gees fan. More on that later. In the Fade to Black match, Superstar Dickie Rods defeated Mikey Whipwreck after Apollyon interfered and attacked Mikey, knocking him off the apron into a front row of empty chairs. Then in a women's match, Nikki Sixx versus Brittany Savage went to a no contest when Violet, who was unable to wrestle due to not getting cleared by the doctor, interfered, attacking both ladies. Maybe they'll have a three-way dance next month? From there, Stockade and Scyther defeat Platinum Pat Buck and #1 John Silver to reach the Fusion title match later in the show. And I gotta say to Pat and Scyther, it was great to see Hogan Warrior being emulated. Heavyweight champion Ryan the Adrenaline Rush retains the championship, defeating the Premier Athlete Tony Nese. Very good matchup. Hopefully we'll have another rematch in that one. Dan Echoes and Kenny Royal defeat the King and I to capture the Tag Team Championship. What a tremendous matchup. And Kenny, you've really come a long way from being Alex Reynolds' butler. Let me tell you that, kid. And then in the main event, Stockade defeats Scyther and the Greek God Papa Don to win the Fusion Championship, bringing the Order of the Black's first ever title, and the Order of Black clean sweep their matches on the show. After the match ended, to the shock of all, Scyther broke character, put on his real voice, and basically, perhaps shooting from the hip, perhaps not pulling any punches, wink wink, as he basically was bickering to Stockade about being healed out by Mikey Whipwreck, about being overweight, and even called Stockade by his real name, which was shocking to everybody in the crowd, and he challenged Stockade for the title next month, and Scyther vowed to leave NYWC if he fails to do so. Great seeing Larry Legend, Jones44, Scooter Dust, Megan, many Facebook friends. Nice having Dan and Ryan sitting near me from Facebook. To that one kid in the black shirt that was sitting next to my brother and I, you got owned many times by Crusher Dugan this evening. Perhaps you should get on this board. We need more members. Come on, people. What are you waiting for? This is awesome stuff I write. Now I'm taking it to another level, putting it on YouTube. Come on! After Pat Buck and John Silver lost their match to Stockade and Scyther, Shane comes out and announces that Pat Buck is leaving NYWC, and Shane made light to the fact that he and Pat were tag team champions back in 2004. Not too many of you fans that come today remember that, but I certainly do. I sure hope Mikey Whipwreck is not injured too severely in the title match after the Fade to Black match. And I definitely say one thing, Crusher, you had the quote of the night. Lottie, are you leaving? Thank God. After finding out I was about to get in the taxi to get to the train station. What an awesome show Fusion 2011 turned out to be, and what awesome! I can't wait for Going the Distance June 18th. And ladies and gentlemen, let me leave off with one last tribute. It was very classy that Macho Man Randy Savage got a 10-bell salute, and although I don't want to put on the voice, I hurt my throat, especially at this hour of the wee hours of the morning. But I do have to say, oh yeah, NYWC rules. Take it!